Welcome to the CloudFrontDesk tutorial. In our video this time we will learn about one of the features in the Cashier module, which is called a dummy folio. What is a dummy folio? It is a collection of guest bills, not guest rooms, but collections of customer bills that don't stay at the hotel, but are our customers. So for example, we have a hall or ballroom or hall or a business center, for example, that we can rent out and our customers want to rent the hall or hall. Then when the customer makes a deposit, he starts using the deposit, in the sense there is already a charge for the event that we want to use in the hall, so we have to accommodate it in a folio containing the bill from each guest who wants to rent it, which has nothing to do with the room, so the money goes into petty cash, but the money has nothing to do with the room and must be recorded in the folio. The difference is the petty cash cashier menu yesterday, which has been we explained in the previous video. Petty cash yesterday recorded cash in and out cash, but there was no record for each customer, so only cash came in and cash out, while the dummy folio is specifically for recording collections of bills, as it is usually used to collect from bills, which is for rent, a hall and so on, for example for weddings and so on. We can use the dummy folio facility. So at a glance about the dummy folio, now we will practice how we make a dummy folio and what effect it will have on the cashier's report, so that later the money that comes in from the dummy folio will also be mixed into in petty cash into the cash register, which is held by the cashier. OK, from the dashboard to enter the dummy folio we select the cashier, then select the dummy folio. Dummy folio. Now here is an example of one that already exists. This David deposit has a deposit still hanging from this dummy folio list. Let's try it. Make one example. For example, we have hall who wants what is the name of the wedding event. For example, from here we will add this new folio, who is renting it. When is the event date? For example, next month. He is named Michael. For example, he has already deposited. For example, he published Mr. Michael. He wants to rent the hall. I say A1 for example, for Angela and Anthony's wedding. For example, submit. Add new dummy folio. Success. OK, like this. There is a difference, this and this. Why does Seattle appear? This Seattle, when the dummy folio is finished, it appears. It means if there is a 0, if it is not 0, it does not appear. Settle. If this is 0, then settle appears. Yes, like that. Now from this there are 3 buttons. Yes, Seattle, to close this dummy folio. Bill, to add bill. Edit, to edit. From the header, from this, yes, like that. Folio. For rate ID. Publish name is Michael. Balance 0. Remarks hall A1 for Angela and Antonio's wedding. Now this is still empty. Dummy folio. The bill is still empty. He wants to deposit this payment. I reselect it. Yes, I select post payment. Select from this option. He wants this deposit. There is a deposit hall later. This can be added according to what we want. There will be a special discussion about this revenue, right? Revenue post later. OK, hall. This deposit is, for example, for million. Add to bill. Are you sure? Want add this transaction. OK, then the position after adding him the balance is minus for million because the deposit has been paid. So if we come back again we choose a dummy folio. Now this is the position like this because it's a wedding. For example, there is a bill, for example, a restaurant bill. How much is the restaurant bill? For example, if this restaurant goes to F&B charge, select resto. For example, we fill the restaurant with 3 million, add to the bill. OK, then the deposit is only 1 million, the balance is 1 million. We choose dummy, another folio like this. The balance is 1 million, Michael's balance is minus 1 million, whatever it consists of. We click on bill I. There was a hall deposit, then a restaurant bill, so there's still a bill of 1 million, and so on, meaning it will still be here as long as it's
not settled in settle, so, it'll continue to hang here until the event date arrives. The event date arrives on the this will continue to appear. Here, like that, then there was a deposit of 4 million, did it enter the cashier's report? We see here, the cashier's report, this cash has a deposit of 4 million, so the cashier already received 4 million even though it wasn't from the guest. Folio is not from payment, checkout, but is in this dummy folio. Maybe if yesterday it was explained about this guest folio. This is a dummy folio similar to a guest folio, but there is no room high like that. Then if, for example, this is finished, for example it has been billed, everything turns out, for example, there is another bill, for example.
There is transport, for example, if there is transport, it means for example the transport is 1 million, add to the bill. Now, the position will be S like this, because there is a tax from transport, so this is 1 million tax, so this is only 900, so the position will be 0 like this, now like this, at that time it was already 0, it was over. If we look, here, settle appears because it is finished, for example, so, yes, we assume it's over, then, what happens? We settle it, we close it, when the event is over, we close, we settle, so we click this. Settle the closing dummy folio, it's like checking out on the guest folio. If it's called settle submit, closing, that's okay. When it was closed in the hassle. What was the name of the transport? It wasn't here. Try this and see, this transport, other revenue transport dummy number 4 has already appeared, in a report like that. Missing from this, go to history. So, at a glance about the dummy folio, it will be clearer later. It can be for the advanced version, which is for the use of this dummy folio in the next videos. Okay, thank you, hope you can understand.